What's up, guys? Back doing another video. So now I wanted to compare the Reflx Lab Simple Flash against the Godox Lux Jr. They are very different, and there's a reason why. Both could be something you add to your kit, or you can choose one or the other depending on your needs. So looking at the cameras that I have, here's the difference right off the bat. This is an SLR style mirrorless camera. This is the Fuji X-T2. And so the clearance to add the flash to the camera is easier because you have this, fake pentaprism thing going on here. All right, so you can get to this easier. What I found with the Reflx Lab when using it on, what I found with the Godox using it on a rangefinder style, there isn't enough clearance for you to get it on and off quickly. And for something that you're going to probably change and use only when you need it, it needs to be a quick change, a quick add. And the issue is when it's this flash is on this body, there isn't enough clearance because of the flatness of the front. Right, so that it doesn't give you enough clearance with your hand to get it off. Whereas with this, because of the height of that fake pentaprism where the viewfinder is, you can get to this much easier on and off. So this fits much better on an SLR style with that hump on the top. The Reflx Lab is, more square, more rectangular. So you have the natural clearance in the front because it's flat. So you can get to that no matter what camera you have. It fits that, no problem. Another difference I've noticed is the recycle time of the Reflx Lab versus the Godox. The Reflx Lab is much longer. So what that means is in between shots, if I take a shot with the flash, it's going to take somewhere between 5 to 10 seconds before I can take another shot using the flash. The Godox recycle time is much faster. It seems that you get back to it probably within a second or two. So even though they both take the same batteries, two AAA batteries, the Godox recycles much faster. Another feature difference for the Godox is that it has slave modes. So you can use it in slave mode 1 or 2. So if you want to do a little bit more advanced flash work, this will help you do such a thing. In terms of power, here's the difference in the power. So I'll point it like so you could see. So the power difference. The simple flash, hence the name, is very simple. It has full power and half power. And that's literally all you get. Full power, half power. The Godox has a lot more customization in terms of the power. So you do have modes on the top where you can change. Sorry for all the movement. Hopefully you're not seasick. So the output can be changed down to as low as 1/64th, but you can also adjust it to full power, and have the increments in between. So almost as good as a full size flash, but doesn't have the full size flash down to 1/28th. So that's the only limitation. Another thing is the simple flash is purely manual, so it only, like I said, only has those two power options. So when you set your camera, you gotta adjust your camera settings accordingly to the power that you have. The Godox has a kind of sort of automatic mode, so I think still not quite sure about it, but I think it uses the sensor on top to adjust for the ambience based on very specific settings that it says here. ISO 100, f2.8 aperture. And then your shutter speeds will, I guess that's up to you, but it is some sort of automatic mode. I typically don't use anything, even TTL on my other flashes. I don't use it. I use all manual because I want to be consistent with what the output is. But for family flash, things like that, automatic, or TTL flash should work fine. So yeah, I will probably do another more in-depth video with examples, but just kind of wanted to show you know, these two flashes and what I've been doing, you know, what I have them for, the difference between the two. Another topic that may come up based on these flashes is for someone who uses a Ricoh GR3. I don't have a GR3. I have original GR. But I think the Reflx Lab flash could be a good option for ricoh users, as well as the Godox, but I think the Godox is a little bit bigger. I think the square, small, rectangular nature of the Reflx Lab fits the aesthetic of the ricoh better. So that could be a flash you could consider. So I'll kind of hold it here. This, you know, got the thumb grip on it, but it fits pretty nicely on the ricoh camera. So this could be a flash you use for the Ricoh GR3 users. And yeah, something to consider. That's all I got. Peace.